Finally, we've got updates on the version 5.5 banners, and we now know all 4 characters getting banners in this version, including the new ones and the reruns. But that's not the only news. Hoyoverse is finally doing a double artifact farming event. That's right! In this video, I'll break down everything we know so far. Who's getting a rerun, which new characters will make their debut, and this new double artifact event. Version 5.4 is here, and if you're thinking about pulling for any of the characters in this version but don't have enough Primo Gems, let me introduce you to Loot Bar. It's a fast, secure, and super reliable website to top up your Genesis crystals. On Loot Bar, you'll find prices with up to 23% discounts compared to in-game prices and a super simple process. Just select the amount of Genesis crystals you need, enter your UID and server, and complete the purchase. Everything is done securely, so your items are delivered straight to your account without any stress. In addition to Genshin Impact, on Loot Bar you can also top up other games like Honkai Star Rail and Wuthering Waves. And if you register using the link in the description or pinned comment, you'll get an additional 8% discount coupon that can be combined with all other discounts. About the new characters, we already know that Ian-san and Verisa are Electro, and they'll be the new characters. Verisa will be the new 5-star character of the update, and her weapon is a catalyst. Have you seen her gameplay yet? Did you like it? What about her design? Personally, I wasn't a big fan of her look, but I thought it was funny that she runs like Sonic. Ian-san will be a 4-star, and it seems her kit is pretty strong, being compared to a Natlan version of Bennett. I'll be bringing a video soon talking about both characters' kits, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss any new information. Now, let's talk about the reruns. Speculation about Xianyun getting a rerun in 5.5 has been circulating for a while, initially mentioned by Flying Flames. Analyzing the pattern of previous versions, Xianyun's inclusion seems plausible. Since Update 5.1, each version has featured characters who debuted during the Fontaine arc, like Kiori, Laini, Nouvelette, Clorinde, Arlecchino, Farina, and Sigewin. Additionally, there are strong indications that Venti will also be present in version 5.5, being the only Archon who hasn't had a rerun in Natlan yet. Besides Xianyun and Venti, the last rerun was a mystery until now. Speculation pointed to Mualani or Kinich due to the time since their launch banners, or even Emily, who was released before Natlan. But today, all the information has finally been confirmed. But before we continue, I'd like to emphasize that this information isn't 100% official. After all, it's from the game's beta, but it's highly credible as it's identified through data mining the beta files. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the banners. For the new character, as we mentioned earlier, it'll be Verisa. We don't know which phase she'll be in yet, but that information should come out soon. For reruns, Venti was practically confirmed, and he will indeed have his rerun, though we don't know the phase yet. Xianyun was also confirmed for a rerun, which makes sense since we'll have a new artifact set made for plunging attack characters, and she also has buffs for characters who attack with plunging attacks. And guess what? Verisa will be a character whose main damage comes from plunging attacks. So everything fits perfectly for Xianyun to finally have her first rerun. And in the last rerun slot, we'll have none other than Xilonen. That's right. Contrary to all recent rumors, neither Emily nor Kinich and Mualani, Xilonen jumped the rerun queue and will have her first one now in 5.5. Like everything else, we still don't know which phase she'll have her rerun, but we should find out in the coming days. For the 4 stars, it's still too early to know as well. Most of the time, we don't discover all the 4 stars on the banners until close to the end of the beta, but I'll be keeping an eye on updates to bring them to you. Anyway, finishing up on the version 5.5 banners, now let's move on to some news that caught me by surprise, but will finally come to the game. We'll have a double artifact event. That's right. In the last few hours, there was a leak that we'll have a double artifact event, but we still don't know any details, if there will be limits like the double talent material or XP book events. Anyway, as soon as we have concrete details, I'll bring them to you, as always. The beta started yesterday, so it's still very early to know details about absolutely everything. The leakers are still working, so to speak. Well, that's what we know about banners and this new event in version 5.5. What do you think? Do you plan to pull on any banner? Personally, I'm hoping Xianyun and Zilonin come in the same phase, because I want both of their weapons, and I also want to try to get Xilonin's constellations. I'm being very greedy, but who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Tell me your plans in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for all the support. Until the next video.